Hi everyone, welcome to Beyond Decadent Planning with Erin. Today we are going to be cash stuffing for my pay of March 28th. For those of you who are just joining us, I use a zero-based cash budgeting system for my Canadian family of 4. And what that means is that every dollar that we receive in income has a specific purpose. All of the money for my bills are planned out on which pay I'm going to be they're going to be coming out of. That money stays in the bank, and then any money left over is withdrawn in cash and then identified for a specific purpose and put into cash envelopes. So that's what we're going to be going through today is cash stuffing. So I am going to start off by counting out the money that I withdrew from the bank. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 400. Sorry, and I like to do this in denominations, just makes it way easier. Oops. Okay, so 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 750. Okay, and then 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And I only have $20 and tens, and finally I think I have 35, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And that brings us to 1305. Awesome. Okay, so I already did my cash planning. I'm going to be starting with my wallet and cash stuffing that. Oops. Sorry, not to hide that there. Okay, so we are going to be starting off with entertainment, which is getting $25. So in this envelope, I typically spend everything in my wallet every pay. There's a rare time where I don't actually spend everything. Like here, my spending money from last week, I still have $25 in here. But all of the other ones you'll see I do are empty. I actually have decided I'm going to be saving up for some different things. I don't really know what that's going to be, but I'm just trying not to spend all my money all the time. So I have $50 in my spending. Gas is getting 200, 51, 52. And the reason for that is because my husband and I each have our own vehicle. And so we each get $100 for the next 2 weeks to spend. And then groceries. I do that in groups of 250 just so that there's 500 in here, but it's 2 weeks worth of groceries. So I'll spend 250 one week and 250 the next week. Household is getting 25. And my husband's not in here. He's in another envelope, so we'll cash stuff for him later. And then restaurants are getting 200, so 51, 52. And that is my wallet. So I carry this with me at all times, just because I am pulling from it pretty frequently. The next binder that I'm going to go through is my blue binder. These are things that I'm pulling for from once a month or so. Maybe less, maybe more, just depending on what's happening. So I kind of keep all of that grouped together. I do like to keep kind of a balance. So I have this sheet in my planner, and this just allows me to easily pull this out and see how much money is in there. May not be exact just because I may have just went and spent some. But this will be able to, I put the money into a safe. So that way I don't have to keep pulling it out every time. And then this just allows me to keep track when I'm flipping through. I can easily see how much is in there. So I just like to have a couple different places that I can go to see what my balance is. Clothing is getting 0. It has $50 in there. Content has 70 and is getting 0. Costco has 20. Gifts is getting $5. So that will bring it up to 120. Medical's getting 50. School is getting $5. So that's 20, 40, 91. This one says kids, but it is actually sports. I mentioned in my last video, it's empty, which is why I'm putting $50 in there. My youngest had an away tournament, so it got spent on hotels and other costs that go along with having a kid in sports and going away on a tournament. Subscription. So this is actually not going to stay in here for very long. I have to pull out the money here and put it on my credit card because this pays for things like Netflix, Amazon, that kind of thing. So not only am I saving for my monthly bills, but I'm also saving for year end. So by the end of the year, I will have enough for any of my yearly subscriptions as well. And that is my blue binder. So we are going to go into my seasonal binder now. I do need to get a new one. I don't know if you'll notice this, but the metal it's now stuck to this. So I need to get a way better binder. It is not great. Anyways, this is also where I keep my husband spending, so I will put his $25 in there and he can come grab it whenever. Anniversary is getting $0. Birthday parties are getting $10. which is good because my youngest has a birthday coming up. So 1, 20, 30, 45. Just like to double check and make sure that my counting isn't off. Canada Day is getting nothing, so that's just 95 would help if I could rate. Christmas has $40. Easter is getting $10. I did pull out some money from here because I bought some Easter gifts for the children. So this is 50, 60, 75. Halloween is getting nothing, so that is also at 75. That is my purple binder. So last but not least is my yellow binder. So these are long-term things that I'm saving for. As you can see, my emergency and my car are empty. So I'm putting $50 in both of those. My car had an issue, and so I had to withdraw all the money in both of those accounts to deal with that. Thankfully, I didn't have to spend very much on my credit card. I had most of the money in my envelopes, so that allowed me to not go further into debt. And that is it for my binders. I am just going to run through and put the amounts in each of these. Half cow is $260. Half pig is $260. Renovations is $130. And vacation has $655. Done. So the last thing that I like to do is just go through and find out how much I have total in my envelopes. I know it says 160. I'll put another 100 in. 260. Oh no! Now I have to start over again. Oh, that is so annoying. Okay, we're gonna start from the bottom. 655, 130, 2. Oh no, now it's off. 655 plus 130, 260, 260, 235, 50, 50, 75, 75. Okay, so overall I have $4,105. So, and the biggest reason for this decrease, like I said, was my car maintenance and my emergency going downhill. Anyways, that is it. That is my cash stuffing process. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit that like button if you did. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. And as always, comments are welcome. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.